Are you confused about which manifestation techniques you should use? I don't blame you. There's a lot of confusing and inaccurate information on the internet. But don't worry, because in today's video, I will walk you through a simple process to determine which manifestation techniques are best suited for you. Stay till the end of the video to make sure you get all the information you need. If you're new here, hi, I'm Coach Katie, the creator of Manifest Best. I teach people how to manifest the best. Check the link in my description for resources that have helped hundreds of my clients manifest their dream lives. But for now, let's get to the video. We'll start by exploring the manifestation techniques that I recommend in general before we decide which techniques are best for you personally. We'll also cover which techniques to avoid, and you might be surprised which ones made the list. As a disclaimer, I am a full-time professional manifestation coach, and the information presented in this video is based on 8 years of research and application. I've tried just about every technique out there, so you don't have to. Furthermore, my suggestions are based on techniques that work best for everyone, regardless of your circumstances, learning style, or spiritual beliefs. That's because the techniques I recommend are backed by actual science. When done correctly, they work every time for every person. And finally, these techniques are focused on getting you long-term results. Once you get the hang of them, they will permanently retrain your brain to manifest more of what you want without even trying. The first technique I recommend is affirmations. This approach to manifesting is heavily tied to CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy. By identifying negative thoughts and flipping them to something positive, we rewire our brain's chemistry and can train ourselves to think in new ways automatically. These new thoughts create a chain reaction, which positively impacts our beliefs, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Beliefs, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions are the 5 pillars of manifestation, a term I've coined myself. Manifestations materialize based on the sum of your 5 pillars. So any technique that targets those areas of your life has the potential to benefit you greatly. The repetitive nature of affirming allows us to speed up the process by which we develop new neural pathways, letting us see dramatic changes in our inner and outer worlds more quickly. When it comes to affirming, unfortunately, misinformation is rampant in the manifestation community. Some coaches say that affirmations don't work, and some coaches even promote an unhealthy obsession with affirming that often backfires. In addition to how often one should affirm, there is so much misinformation about what to actually say when you're affirming. I cannot debunk all of these things that have been spread about misinformation in this video, but my Manifestation Techniques course offers an in-depth look at how to affirm properly according to science without any of the fad approaches you may have previously seen. The next technique I recommend is visualization. This is one of the most powerful techniques available. A vivid imagination is a massive advantage when it comes to manifestation. However, strong visuals are not required in order to successfully use this technique. If you cannot get a clear picture in your mind, you've probably felt excluded from visualization in the past. But I'm here to tell you, you can do this. If you can direct your thoughts, you can visualize for the purpose of manifestation. Visualization comes in many forms beyond just vivid imagery. Some people visualize with words. They will literally see their thoughts spelled out while thinking. That is visualization. Some people hear their thoughts. That is visualization too. Some people think in terms of sensory components like smell, sound, and touch. This is visualization as well. Some people just experience feelings while thinking, but this too is visualization. Visualization is simply the ability to think through a scenario. It doesn't matter whether your thought processes include images, smells, or feelings, you are visualizing successfully. This is something everyone can do, and I hate that so many people have felt excluded from this practice for so long. If you can think, you can visualize. And that's great news because visualizing is one of the most powerful manifestation techniques that exists. Visualizing takes advantage of mirror neurons and motor cortex activation. In simple terms, we are more likely to experience the 3D manifestation of things we have practiced visualizing. This fact has been proven in countless studies, especially in relation to sports like basketball and golf. Studies show that people who visualize their sport improve at a similar, if not better rate when compared to those who physically practice the sport. But visualization has a much wider application than sports alone. The mind cannot distinguish a visualized scene from a real one. So we respond the same way, whether the experience is real or imagined. This rewires the way that we think about past and future events and alters our present experience by shifting our beliefs and expectations. And since perspective shapes reality, visualization is an excellent tool for manifesting. As with most techniques, there are a lot of myths about how to visualize. Many coaches do not take the time to research the science behind techniques, and as a consequence, spread confusing misinformation on the internet. Again, I cannot debunk all those myths in this video, but I discuss visualization in depth with step-by-step instructions in my Manifestation Techniques course, linked below. The next technique I suggest is scripting. Now, if you're familiar with manifestation, you've likely heard of scripting. It is a fundamental technique, but it doesn't always get the recognition it deserves. Scripting is an excellent technique because it combines the repetitive reprogramming of affirmations with the mirrored experience of visualization both of which have been shown in studies to have a major impact on brain function. Not only that, but writing engages the mind by establishing deep neural connections in various parts of the brain. And since brain function is inextricably linked to manifestation, scripting is an excellent method to use. Scripting is the practice of writing as if you have what you want or are about to get it. There is a lot of misinformation and arbitrary restrictions when some coaches talk about how to script. Scripting is not meant to be a practice with strict rules you must follow in order to be successful. For example, some coaches teach that you cannot use negative language when scripting. This is false, as I and many of my clients have manifested successfully using scripts with these off-limits words. That information is especially incorrect since words have different connotations to different people. The word obsessed, for example, means head over heels in a healthy love connection to one person, but means dangerous stalker to another. Use the words that you like, that convey what you want. There are many other myths about scripting, like you have to use a special notebook or burn your scripts once you're done. These things are fine to do if you feel like doing them, but have absolutely nothing to do with the science behind scripting. Those practices are not necessary and have little to no impact on the way your brain interacts with your script. Finally, I recommend gratitude journaling as a manifestation technique. This technique is, again, backed by science and activates your brain in a powerful way. According to studies, gratitude journaling causes the participant to greatly improve their mood and overall well-being. This makes sense because gratitude journaling is meant to focus your thoughts on the positive aspects of your life. This practice will help you feel more optimistic about your manifestations and life in general, as well as help with feelings of impatience and anxiety. By focusing on the things that are already in our life and reigniting our appreciation for them, we become less needy towards other things we'd like to manifest in the future. I give step-by-step instructions for gratitude journaling in my manifestation techniques course as well. Now that we've covered the 4 science-backed techniques I do recommend, let's talk about which techniques you should avoid and why they should not be a part of your manifestation practice. The first technique to avoid is the whisper method. This is a method of imagining yourself whispering instructions into someone's ear as a means to control their feelings and choices. The whisper method has grown in popularity on social media, but for all the wrong reasons. This method is supposed to work fast. And because so many people are impatient when it comes to manifesting, they are looking for a technique that promises quick results. Unfortunately, the whisper method is not the magic pill for fast manifestation. When we try to manifest fast, what we are usually saying is, I don't have what I want, and I need it now in order to feel better. you're automatically identifying with lack and impatience. Lack and impatience are the exact opposite of successful manifestation. The whisper method also focuses directly on the problem. You're saying to yourself, there is a problem and I need to change it. Furthermore, and perhaps worst of all, you are saying that the problem lies outside of you, as does the solution. Instead of taking accountability for the circumstances you have manifested that you dislike and using your omnipotent power to manifest something different, you are saying that the circumstance you want to change was created by someone outside of you, and that you have to change their mind to change what's happening. This is honestly tragic. I can't imagine a more disempowering technique. I urge you to avoid any technique focused upon forcing change in the 3D, controlling or manipulating people's minds, or putting your power outside of yourself. Instead, visualize yourself feeling and being how you want to feel and be. Imagine yourself enjoying pleasurable circumstances that you have created through healthy manifestation. This is a far better way to manifest and will yield much better results. The next method to avoid at all costs is the pillow method. The pillow method is ineffective. At best, it works as a short-term placebo to trick you into believing you actually did something. Writing someone's name and putting it under your pillow will never manifest a long-term healthy relationship that you deserve. You are not lacking a desirable relationship because you haven't been sleeping on a piece of paper. You are lacking a desirable relationship because of your limiting beliefs, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Those are the things you need to focus on to manifest your dream love. Doing the pillow method will only leave you frustrated and doubting your ability to manifest. The next technique on my no-no list may surprise you. It's manifesting with the moon. Now, let me explain. There is nothing wrong with having a manifestation ritual that coincides with the cycles of the moon, as long as your relationship with lunar rituals is purely for entertainment. If it's fun to have a moon ritual, do it. If the moon cycles are a good reminder to spend some extra intentional time manifesting, great. But if you believe that your manifestational power is stronger on certain days based on the shape of the moon, you are wrong. You have full access to every ounce of your power on every single day of the month forever, regardless of what the moon is doing. Please do not do yourself the disservice of thinking that your ability to manifest is limited by lunar activity. You are an infinite being, and you are all powerful every day of the year. Finally, I recommend avoiding the use of crystals for manifesting. Similar to manifesting with the moon, if you use crystals to strengthen your power, stop. You are all powerful already. You always have been. You always will be. Never rely on an item or event outside of you to come into your full power of being. Again, if you simply enjoy the use of crystals because they're pretty or help you set an intention, go right ahead. I myself have a collection of crystals because I enjoy the way they look and the way that I feel when I hold them. Crystal jewelry is a pleasant reminder that I am a magical being. Crystals are fun and cute, but you must know that you are an omnipotent creator all on your own. No physical item could ever add to your infinite power. Now that we know which techniques are best and which ones to avoid, let's determine which will work best for you personally. I'm going to guide you through a short series of yes or no questions to help lead you in the right direction. First, do you like writing? If you answered no, the next question is, do you daydream frequently? If yes, visualization may be a great technique for you. If you answered no, affirmations are a good recommendation. Now, let's say you do like writing. In that case, my next question is, do you have free time to do manifestation techniques, even just 10 minutes a day? If not, visualization or affirmations are still the best for you because you can do them anytime, anywhere, even while you're multitasking. However, if you do have at least 10 minutes a day to dedicate to manifestation techniques, my next question is, do you have a detailed imagination? If so, scripting is a good technique for you. If not, gratitude journaling may work best for you. Now, this is a very simplified flow chart based on minimal information, but I've created a more in-depth survey to help you determine which techniques will work best for you. This survey is only 20 short questions and will guide you towards the best techniques for your manifesting journey. You may even find that multiple techniques will work great for you. You can take that free survey at the link in my description below. After you complete the questions and realize which techniques are best for you, I highly encourage you to check out my ultimate guide for manifestation techniques, linked in the description as well. It will walk you through each of the 4 recommended techniques step by step with examples to make sure your manifestations come in as quickly and easily as possible. Again, that is priced at just $44 at the time of filming. You can't beat that price for this value. I hope this video has been helpful in deciding which techniques are best for you. If you're interested in a customized approach to manifesting your dream life, check my description for links to coaching, courses, and meditations that have been highly successful with my clients. I also offer a monthly subscription box to make manifesting more fun and less stressful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for new videos on manifestation. Comment below if you have any questions or requests for my next video. I'll see you in the next one, and happy manifesting!